Welcome to EpiJournal. This is the KoBo series, using mobile applications in surveys. So, let's go on to it. We're going to be talking about KoBo Toolbox for humanitarian surveys, conducting surveys in the field. Now then, let's get into it. So, I'm going to talk about how it used to be and how this is better. So, you come up with a big brain idea on how to go and make everything better. However, you need information from the public out in wherever you're going. Okay? So, next step, you got your idea. Now you need some money. You go over to donors and you pitch your idea on how to go make the world a better place. And luckily, they're going to give you some money. So, after that, you make your form on how to go and get just an analysis or a needs assessment, let's say. So, you make your form in paper format. Then you go and hire lots and lots of guys in country, give them transportation, give them general logistics, send them out with the thousands and thousands of documents that you've surveys that you've printed out, and then they fill it out. This is the most costly part of the entire process because it's so much manual manpower, right? So after that, do you have this in? You've got a whole cacophony of information, right? However, it does not look like this. You don't have all your pie charts and all your bar charts, etc. It will look like this. You've got thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of documents and surveys that you have 10 people trying to go and sort through to go and actually put onto a computer so you can analyze the actual data. And unfortunately, this is normally at the end of the cycle. So now you've got your donors on your backs asking for where's the output? What was the result? So after that, your big brain idea is not so big brain because the whole methodology is off. There are other things that are incorrect in this whole scenario, in that once you've got all these hundreds of thousands of surveys, you've got your 10 people who are very, very stressed because it's at the end of the survey. They're getting pushed to go and enumerate and put everything onto a computer. However, spelling errors can occur. Then there's a whole data cleaning issue going on. Handwriting has to be understood by each of them. In addition, if there are any enumerators who are actually conducting the surveys out there and filling in this information, then one particular individual whose job it is to go and survey people may be interpreting an entire question wrong. Thus, all their surveys that they produced are incorrect. They're wrong. So this is not a very good idea. So the solution? KoBo. Now, we've got the same flow here. You've got your big brain idea. You go and got your money. And instead of making a paper format, you create an Excel format. Then, after that, you go and hire some people. And then you go and give them a crap ton of phones. Okay? Then, from there, you go and send these people out. They conduct their surveys on the phones. Profit. This cuts out the middleman. There is so much you can go and do with this because it's a live thing. You can upload this information every single day. You can pick up on errors, so you can make sure your enumerators who are conducting the surveys are doing their job correctly. And you get information that you can go and send back to your donors immediately. The biggest cost is the phones. However, it's a very, very little cost in terms of having to go and, well, you're not going to be as stressed, right? And those 10 people that you're trying to, that are actually typing up this information will be not necessary. Their time can be focused on data cleaning. So then, how does it work? Now, I've just given you a basic overview of kind of how it works, but I'll go more into depth, and this is what and this entire process I'll go through in this playlist. Now, you start off with a form in Excel. Now, the form has to be readable in this whole KoBo thing, and yeah, so you get your form, you create your form in Excel, then you sign up to a humanitarian server, say who you are, you go and get your login, username, etc. and yada yada. Okay? Then you import your Excel form to the server, make sure it's all right and it's readable. It will probably throw up lots and lots of error messages to start with. After that, you get yourself a phone. Just to note, in this picture here, this is a iPhone. KoBo doesn't work on iPhone. It has to be Android. Just putting it out there. I put this image there just to remind me to go and state that to you. Now, so on your Android phone, you'll want to link it up to the server using your particular survey, your server name, your login credentials. Correct? So you'll link it up to that. Once you're linked up to it, now you can import the blank form from that Excel, the original Excel file that you created. So you import the blank form, then you go and give it to your dudes out there, and then they conduct the surveys, and then they upload the complete forms back to the server. It goes back up into the cloud. Okay? Now this cloud has all this information that is just, at the end of the day, they've got an extra chunk of information. Now you've got to go and access it. Now you've got this in a couple of ways. So first of all, you can go and get yourself a laptop, and you can manually download it. The website's very, very easy to have a look around. It's very easy to go and navigate around. You can download the data, all of the data, in either XLSX form or CSV format. Okay? After that, then you can go and do clever stuff in R. You can analyze and clean the data, right? In addition, and this is another thing I'm going to be going over, is you can directly access the server using your R script. So you just completely bypass having to go and download anything, it just does it. Okay? And this entire process, everything here, to go and set up the entire system, I will go through in this in this playlist. So let's start off with creating a form in Excel. Over and out.